Good evening, people. It's me. I'm back. My name is Courtney, for those who don't know who I am. I am here to share with you a book that I've written. It's called How to Survive in Babylon. And I'm going to be discussing, it's chapter 3, and it's very much about how to think in Babylon, aka society. We skip over this page. A part of this chapter, which I'm going to touch upon, it's called Prioritise Needs over Wants. Now, how many of you out here actually prioritize your needs over your wants? And just be honest. Don't lie about it, because I know what goes on out here, right? But I want you to be honest to yourself as after you've very much watched this video, you turn it off and you just have a think to yourself and say, do I prioritize my needs over my wants, right? And there's a reason why I'm going to talk about this chapter. But let me just get to a start and just read a few sentences on this section of chapter 3, prioritizing needs over your wants. Let's say you're thinking about buying a few expensive items. Now pause and ask yourself, do you really need these items, or do you simply want them? If you don't need them, perhaps they can wait. This is the time to think long term. What's more important for your future? What you want now, or what you need that will benefit you in the long run. The lesson here is to prioritize what will truly benefit you in the future, rather than just satisfying a temporary desire. Right, okay. So priorities, that's what this section of the book's about. It's about priorities. How many of you out here have got your priorities straight? Now, this is not a bash or to attack you to make you feel somewhat guilty or bad. This is about just getting you to think about what is more important, your needs or your wants. Now, for example, you could be somebody that's got a bill to pay, right? And you need the money in your account to pay that bill, yeah? And you want something, you really, really want something, and what you're doing is you're going to very much, go shopping, buy some nice expensive clothes, knowing that you've got a bill to pay, knowing that you need to pay this bill, because if you don't pay it, now you're going to be behind payment. And if this is what you're doing every time you're getting paid to pay your bill, you're buying things that you don't really need, but you want it. That is very much the definition of you not prioritizing your needs, or should I say, you're not prioritizing your needs over your wants. You're not doing it. You see, you're buying things that you don't need. You're not thinking about the long term. Your needs is always important more than your wants. So, another example, you've got 2 pair of trainers that are, very much sort of new, you've had them for maybe, a month, right? So fairly new, right? And now you're saying that you want to buy another pair of trainers. But the thing is, do you need those trainers, or is it just the fact that you want them? Just ask yourself, are any of you guilty of buying things that you don't really need, and you're prioritizing your wants over your needs? You see, have you ever experienced that before? Is this something that you've done? Is this something that you're guilty of? I'm sure we've all done it before. So, this is not really to sort of guilt trip you. This is just getting you to sort of get your life in just a bit more order. Just prioritize what's more important. And that's what the section of this chapter is about. This is very much a key principle on how to survive in Babylon, aka modern day Western society. If you're going to keep putting your wants over your needs, you're going to struggle. especially in this Western society today, right? You got to think long term. You don't need to be, you know, buying things that are of a liability, right? You need to be, you know, buying things that are going to be of the long term, that's going to last you for the long term, that's going to benefit you in the long run, right? This is what it means to prioritize. Some of you are not really good at prioritizing, right? Sometimes you may have children and your children need things, and sometimes you put your own wants over your own children. This is what you're doing. You're putting what you want over your own children. This is what some of you are doing. You're not thinking about the important things that your children need. You're just doing what you want, that's for you, but your children are being left out. You see, so for example, you could be just sitting at your house, just watching TV or watching a TV show, right? And your children are probably doing their homework, and they probably need some help on their homework, right? And before you help your child with their homework, right, you're very much you want to watch your program. So your mindset is, forget my child, I'm going to just watch my program, and your child is there struggling to do their homework and you can't be bothered to do it because that's not a priority to you. But your child needs help on their homework. So why are you not helping your child with their homework? You should be prioritizing your child's needs over your wants, but you're not. You're being selfish. You see, and this is what I'm saying about prioritizing your needs over your wants. Yeah, you want to watch your TV show, but your child needs help with their homework. Do you see? This is where you're getting it wrong, right? And this is very much the mindset and the mentality and the very action of most people in today's society. They're prioritizing their wants over their needs, and your needs always come first. It's not the other way around. You see, what you want is not always what you need. So you need to think about that. So what I want you to do is to just change your mindset and just start prioritizing your needs over your wants, right? So think about, what is it you need, right? So you could want, when it comes to food, you could probably want some chips and a burger, but is that what you need? Is that what your body really needs? Your body needs nutrients. Or you could want some junk food to eat, right? That's what you want, but that's not what your body needs. Your body needs proper nutrients in order for your body to work at its best. So if you're just feeding yourself what you want instead of feeding yourself or giving your body what it needs, then if this is how you're eating on a day-to-day basis, you are going to deteriorate over time, and you're going to find yourself in and out of the doctors, in and out of hospital, because your health is going to be very poor because you're not putting what you need into your body. You're putting what you want in there. You see, again, you're putting your wants over your needs. You see, and this is the mindset that you need to get out of, right? So putting you're prioritizing your needs over your wants is the key to survival in Babylon, in modern day society. Do you understand? So that is very much what this subject is about, right? Prioritizing needs over wants, right? Forget about your short-term desires. You're talking about long-term. Long-term, thinking about your needs before your wants is the way forward. So I'm going to wrap this topic up, and I'm going to see you in the next chapter.